Hey guys, I'm back again and I have for you today my March wrap up. And yeah, so March, I think it went pretty well. I've got 6 books here, 5 books and 1 comic. And yeah, so I'll talk to you about them in the order that I read them, and it'll be the easiest. So the first book I read was Blanche Among the Talented 10th by Barbara Neely. Now, pick this one up. It's so freaking good. This is number 2 in the Blanche White series, which is Blanche White is a middle-aged woman who is a maid, and she solves murders. This is like kind of cozy mystery kind of murder, but this is book 2 and it's so good. I definitely highly recommend this. I gave it 5 stars. Next, I read My Sister the Serial Killer by Onyinkan Braithwaite. And this is literally everywhere. So I don't need to talk about this that much. Just to tell you, it's a very worthwhile read. Very surprisingly good. If you haven't read it, pick it up. Believe the hype. The hype is real. Believe it. This one has been longlisted for the Women's Prize. So I'm kind of surprised that this type of book has been nominated, but it's quite good. I'm almost positive that it won't be shortlisted, in my opinion. Next, I read Lameta Chocolate. This is a French comic about a young man who dreams of making chocolate in excellent conditions. He wants it to be the best chocolate, and he wants it to be treated like a real art form. And it's a really good story. So we see in this first comic how he's working for someone, and the person basically takes full credit for his work and doesn't even, put him up front, even though he's making the chocolate and the other man is the owner of the shop. He doesn't even highlight the guy who's making the chocolate, and eventually something happens at work and he leaves his job. This girl is his friend from school, and she is a graphic designer, and sometimes she gives him ideas of what he can make out of chocolate. So it's really interesting because you will see what happens once this guy leaves his job, working for this other, working for the chocolate store guy who is not so nice to him. And we'll see how his, situation turns around. This is number 1 in the comic in this series. There will be 2 other comics like this. It's in French. I'll give you a sneak peek. And it's really good. The artwork is excellent. The storyline is just not bad. And at the very end, they give you 3 pages on how chocolate is made. And I think that is really cool how they do that. And of course, the book looks like a bar of chocolate. So yeah. Next, I read Philip Roth's I Married a Communist. This book covers the life of Ira, and he's married to Eve. It takes place during the 30s in the MacArthur era. And wow. This is a good read. If you haven't read any Philip Roth, this is the 2nd book in the, I think it's called the American series or the American Pastoral series. I think it's American series. So the first book is American Pastoral, which I read with Adam, Jess, and a couple of other booktubers, and this is book 2, except this time I was just buddy reading with Adam from Memento Mori and Jess from Garden Scriptorium, and we thoroughly enjoyed this. Wow, wow. It made me start Googling things from history, American history, and it just makes such awesome political commentary. I mean, really good. I recommend this one. I don't recommend American Pastoral, but I recommend this one. And you can read them because it's in a series, but they're written like standalones. So you could skip American Pastoral and just get right to this one. It's really good. I recommend it. 4 stars. Next, I finished this one, Searcy by Madeline Miller. Now, this one I haven't reviewed yet, and I'm still up in the air if I'm gonna review it. If I do, it'll be over on the blog, and I'll let you know. This is a retelling of Searcy. Now, I started it. I was a little disappointed because I don't know why. I was thinking this was going to be a modern retelling of Searcy. Good idea for anybody out there who wants to write it. Modern telling of Searcy with the speculative fiction vibe. Come on now. Can you feel me with that one? That was really good. But anyway, that's not what it is. It's just she's telling you the mythological story, and she's put like a modern voice on Searcy. It really does have its good points, this story, but is it up to the hype that it was, people were saying last year? Nah, not really, not in my opinion. I would give this about a 3-star. I liked it. I didn't love it, but I liked it. The writing is the best thing about it. Madeline Miller knows how to write. That's all I gotta say. Beautiful writing. Now, major themes, more or less around a motherhood, loneliness. So yeah, anyway, would I recommend it? Yeah, why not? Pick it up. It's a good book. Last but not least, Ordinary People by Diana Evans, which you already know what I feel about that because you didn't see the review out before. So I don't have to talk about that much more. Do I recommend it? No, I do not. You already knew that. So this is how I ended the month of March, on a bad note. So I'm hoping my beginning of April will be excellent. So that's all I read last month, which is pretty good for me because I'm really busy. So hopefully April will be even better and that I will be able to review even more books. That's the main thing. So tell me what the name of the best book you read last month was, and let's chat below. Bye.